Okay, here is how you break an unhealthy habit. First, you need to acknowledge that the unhealthy habit is actually existing and you need to look at it in its eyes and see that it exists. Acknowledges, okay, I have this unhealthy habit in my life. Thing is, you want to change it. And this part is called motivation. And if you lack the motivation, or it's just like temporarily, like the whole change process is not gonna work, because you need a lot of motivation to be able to change a pattern that has been stuck for some time. This motivation often comes from self-love, because you feel like you deserve to change, you deserve your best, you deserve to be healthy. So this comes from really like wanting to give the best to yourself. So if this feeling is not there, it's really difficult to change a pattern. So you need to work on this self-love aspect. If you have this, you acknowledge it, you have the motivation. The third step is that you have to look at the why. Why am I doing this unhealthy pattern? What is the reason I am doing this? Is this because my parents are doing this and my environment and I just copy them? Is it because I actually am emotional, I am sad, or I'm in pain and I'm like, this is like a negative coping mechanism for me? Or do I actually want distraction, or am I postponing something, or whatever? So look at your why, because this why is really important to be able to change the unhealthy pattern. Because this why needs a different answer. Instead of this negative coping mechanism, it needs another coping mechanism, a good one. So it's also easier to change an unhealthy habit to a healthy habit instead of deleting the unhealthy habit. So better to change it than to try to delete it. This is more easy for your brain to work with. So if you get this figured out, you make a plan and write out the whole plan. But if you look at your whole plan, maybe it's overwhelming for you. Maybe it's a lot. Maybe it feels too much, and your motivation can't carry it. That's why we start with small steps. You choose one step that you're gonna focus on first. You can write out the different steps, but those are for other weeks. Try to focus on the first achievable, easy one that you can do in 3 weeks' time. If you fulfill this first step, then you can come to the next. You need in this process accountability from your family or your friends or your partner. Don't try to do it alone. Share your process with people and be consistent. If you have a fallback, okay, actually the whole change process of unhealthy habits often have falls. But it's not because you have a step back or you put a step back that the whole process is lost. The most important thing is that you forgive yourself, you learn from the step back and try again. Because every time you try again, it's gonna come more easy for you to. And please celebrate your steps. Please celebrate all of your wins. Every step that you feel that you've manifested, that you've changed, even if you haven't reached like your end goal, celebrate yourself. Be very grateful for yourself that you tried this and it's working out. Follow me if you want to know more about health transformation, how to change your unhealthy habits, how to become the healthiest version of yourself from really like this positive intention. I'm here to help you.